163 billion is how much the supplement industry is worth today, and of course filled with a lot of nonsense and lies. Take this supplement, it'll boost your testosterone. Take this multivitamin and it'll make you healthier. But let's be honest, most of these supplements are a waste of money and don't promise what they say, because all they want is your money. If you're interested in any of these supplements, I'll tell you the benefits, if you should take them, and if it's worth your money. Starting off with vitamin D. If vitamin D increases your testosterone, strengthens your bones, and increases your sex drive. Vitamin D should only be supplemented if you live in a country that doesn't get much sun, or if you don't eat fatty fish, oranges, and beef liver that contain a lot of vitamin D. The recommended dose of vitamin D is around 1 to 5,000 IEUs. And yes, it's worth your money. Moving on to pre-workout. This might be my favorite supplement, but can also be very addictive. Pre-workout can increase muscle mass, strength, and endurance. This supplement is a no-brainer if you work out, but you have to be careful, because if you use pre-workout every day, the effects of it will wear off and you won't be able to work out without pre-workout, and you'll become very dependent on it. That's why I only use pre-workout twice a week. And also, don't use pre-workout 6 hours prior before you go to sleep, because caffeine will affect your sleep, and no amount of caffeine is worth 1 hour of good sleep. Start off with half scoops, and when hitting PRs you can go for a full scoop depending on your pre-workout and your caffeine tolerance. Pre-workout is definitely worth your money. BCAAs supposedly increase muscle growth, decrease muscle soreness and fatigue, but taking BCAAs is useless and doesn't work, because in most BCAA supplements you only get 3 amino acids, which are meant to be responsible for muscle growth: leucine, isoleucine, and valine. But there are a total of 8 amino acids, and if you only get 3 amino acids without the other 5, you won't get the supposed effects of the BCAA supplement. That's why this supplement is a waste of money and I don't recommend it. Moving on to testosterone boosters. Personally, I've never used them, and there's a reason for it. They simply don't work. The best way to boost your testosterone is by eating enough protein and fat, working out, and getting 8 hours of good sleep. That's the best testosterone booster. Testosterone boosters are a waste of money and I don't recommend you buying them. Weight gainer. I've experienced quite a lot with the supplement, and let me tell you, it's not worth your health. Yes, it makes you put on weight, but it's filled with sugar, carbs, and things you can't even name. If you want a high calorie shake to put on weight, just make it yourself, and at least you'll know what's in it, but it will be more expensive. But it's definitely worth it. In my opinion, this supplement is not worth your money, and there's better ways to put on weight than a weight gainer. Protein powder. Protein powder is amazing, but personally I don't use it because I don't struggle to hit my protein intake. If you are vegan or have a low protein intake, I'd recommend you start adding protein powder into your diet so you can maximize muscle growth. And yes, this supplement is worth your money if you struggle to hit your protein intake. Creatine, the natural steroid. Creatine increases muscle mass, endurance, and recovery. While it may be overhyped, it's better to take than not to, in my opinion. And there's so much research on it that's very safe to take. Creatine is found in red meat and seafood. The recommended dosages of creatine are around 5 grams, and make sure to drink lots of water when taking it. And yes, this supplement is worth your money. And by the way, I'm not sponsored by any of these brands. These are just my honest opinions.